Hello friends, today we are going to discuss another important concern regarding to the non-linear planning of a artificial intelligence. In last lecture we already discussed the things related to the planning. Okay, so what is planning? Planning is nothing but what we have to do and how we are going to achieve how we are going to achieve our goal. Okay, so whenever we discuss with planning, at that time that planning must be in a proper manner, because in day to day life also, whenever we apply the planning in a best way, at that time we get our best result. In artificial intelligence also, if we applied our planning in a best way, at that time we get our best result. Now, planning means what? Planning is what key to decompose a problem into sub complex problem, and uh, finally combine the solution of that uh, different sub problem and recompile it in a base solution. Okay, non-linear planning, it is exactly opposite to the linear planning. So what was the concept in non-linear planning? Linear planning, it is a planning technique in which the main problem is divided into sub problem or sub complex problem in a such a way that the sub complex problem are independent to each other. Suppose we have plan A, and this plan A is divided into A1, A2, A3, A4 up to A5. We have to we have to provide the solution for this A1 to A5, but we have to perform the task in a independent manner. But in non-linear planning, it is exactly opposite to each other, because in the in the non-linear planning, the problem is divided into sub-complex problem or sub-problem in a such a way that they are dependent to each other. Okay, what are the concept? What is the difference between linear and non-linear? In linear, all the tasks are independent to each other. Task 1, task 2, task 3, task 4 are implemented, executed independently. But in non-linear planning, the task or the sub problem is dependent to each other. Suppose we take the example, we have to execute, we have to calculate the expression, that is 2 plus 3 into 4. So how we are going to calculate this thing? We have to calculate 2 plus 3, that is 2 plus 3 into 4. So what is the 2 plus 3? 5 into 4, 20. But logically, but what we can say that according to the mathematic rule, this is wrong. How we have to calculate this thing? First of all, we have to calculate, we have to give priority to the multiplication or division. So we have to calculate 2 plus 3 into 4 means 3 into 4, that is 12, and 12 plus 3 is 15. So thus in this way, to calculate the value of, to calculate first of all 2 plus 3 into 4, so 2 is dependent on 3 into 4 task. Okay, let's take the example. Starting state is depend on state 2, state 1 and state 3. Thus like way, and also depend on the goal state. State 3 is depend on state 2, state 1 and goal state. Okay, thus like way, all state 1, state 2 and state 3 are dependent on each other to reach to the destination goal, or destination node or goal node. Keep in mind, the non-linear planning, the planning is to be done in a such a way that the tasks are dependent on each other. Okay, let's take the next example that are related to the block word. And what is the concept of block word? We already discussed in last lecture. Block word means it is nothing but the same size of uh, blocks, which is a table, which is to be put on the table flat surface. Suppose we have our source node, that is B. A is available on B, and B is available on table, and C is available on table. A is clear and C is clear, but our goal node is C is available on B, B is available on A, and A is available on table. Okay, and C is clear. So if we go through the our concept, that is non-linear planning, so we have to divide this thing in different group. So if you wanted to calculate, if you wanted to reach our destination A, B, C, for the same we have to unstack A, B, means we have to put A on table. Okay, then put B on A. If B is on A, if and only B on A, at that time we have to put C on B. So here we say that C, B and A, this task we have to execute it dependently. And if these tasks are satisfied, finally we reach our destination. Okay, let's discuss this thing. Our first predicate is A is on B, B on table, C on table, A is clear and C is clear. And our goal predicate is B is on A. If B is on A is satisfied, then and then only C on B is satisfied, and clear C is satisfied, and A is on table. So thus in this way we discuss the things related to the non-linear planning. What is the concept of non-linear planning? In that the main complex problem are divided into sub-complex problem in a such a way that the sub-complex problem tasks are dependent to each other. Okay, thank you. In next lecture we are going to discuss the things related to the hierarchical planning. Okay, thank you.